Hello students, in our previous video we have studied the various documents required for the incorporation of the company, and today we will see the position of the promoters. As we know, the promoters means the person in whose mind formation of a company is generated is called as a promoter. He has to perform certain functions. So whatever promoter is doing, that is before the incorporation of the company, it means promoters whatever he do for the formation of a company, that will be for the before the existence of the company. The company will come into existence only after the incorporation. The company after incorporation only it will be legally bound to sign any contract. Before that there will be no existence of the company, so promoter will act in that particular time. So now we will see what is the position of the promoter. Position of a promoter is fiduciary concerning the company, which being the promoter is a quasi legal. Here the quasi means actually not legal, but he will act as a legal person. A promoter is neither a trustee nor an agent of a company which he promotes, because there is no trust or a principle in existence at that time of his effort. It means when the company has not yet started, that time there is no existence of the company, so he will not be a trustee or a guarantor for the company. A promoter must make full disclosure of the relevant facts. He must not make any secret profit out of the transactions he make on behalf of the company. It means at the time of promotional activities, whatever money he has earned or he has make profit, that should be disclosed in front of the company. He should not make any secret profit. If board of directors or the company feels, they will give him the lump sum amount. Okay, they will pay him the lump sum amount or they will pay the commission for him. Promoters not legally entitled to claim the expenses incurred in the promotion of the company. Also, there is not compulsion that promoter has to claim for the whatever expenses they have spent on the company before its incorporation. So it is the responsibility of the company or it is the right of the company. If it is willing to pay him, it will pay him the lump sum or the commission, or it will give the some price, some consideration for purchase of assets or for doing any kind of a work. Or sometime what company will do, instead of paying him lump sum amount or paying him the commission, the company may issue shares or debentures of the company in the name of the promoters. Now we will go to the second important stage. Actually, it is the stage where the company is separated from its owners. It is the stage where we will say that owners are different and company is different. It is a legal process to form a company. It is a process which separates its owner from the company. In this stage, the application should be filled with the registrar of a company with the documents which we have already studied. Once again, we will go through some of the documents which we have already studied. The first one, as you know, that memorandum of association, which should be duly signed and stamped and witnessed. In case of a public company, at least 7 people must sign on that. But in case of a private company, only 2 members are sufficient to sign on the documents. Next one is even articles of association must be signed as in case of a memorandum of association. If it is a public company, it may adopt Table A or it can form its own articles of association. In that case, the statement in a lieu of prospectus is submitted instead of articles of association. So we will see what is the lieu of prospectus. This is the document filled with the registrar of a company when the company has not issued prospectus to the public for inviting them for the subscription of shares. It means sometime even the public company would not like to invite public for purchase of shares. The public company, what it will do, it will collect or raise the fund through their friends, relatives, or board of directors or secretary, or among themselves only they will purchase the shares. In that case, this document will be issued. The statement must contain the signature of all the directors of their agents authorized in writing. So here also the signature of board of directors is must. Now we will see what is our third document, that is written consent of the proposed directors with their qualification shares. So as we know that all the board of directors must agree and they have to state that they are ready to work as the board of directors and they have to buy certain number of shares. Those shares which are bought by the directors is called as qualification shares. Next one is copy of agreement with other proposed managing directors or a manager. Other than board of directors, company required services of some managing director, manager, etc. For that also they have to produce the agreement. Then letter of name approval given by the registrar of company. So first in promotion stage we have known that. So what promoter will do, he will select the 3 names, he will fill the application and that will be submitted to the registrar. Registrar, what he will do, he will thoroughly check whether the same name is there for any other company or no, or which is indicating the business what it is doing. After thorough checking only the company will approve the names and the same certificate will be produced at the time of incorporation also. Then a statutory declaration affirming that all legal requirements for registration have been complied with. This must be duly signed. Statutory declaration means the compulsory declaration company has to do. Then address of the registered office along with the above document. In case of a memorandum of association, we have studied about the registered office clause. Even that document should be submitted to registrar of the company. Then documentary evidence of payment or registration fees. And finally, we have to check whether the authorized fees has been submitted or no. When the registrar is satisfied about the completion of formalities for registration, a certificate of incorporation is issued to the company. It is called as a birth certificate of the company. So what registrar of company will do? He will go through clearly all the documents. He will check the formalities. After that only what he will do? He will issue the certificate of incorporation. In general, it is called as a birth certificate of the company. After issuing certificate of commencement, the company will have the legal existence in the eyes of law and it will be created after the receipt of certificate of incorporation. With effect from November 1st, 2000, the registration of companies allots CIN, that is corporate identity number, to the company. So in the year 2000 onwards, so companies are having the corporate identity number, right? As we are having Aadhaar card or a PAN card, numbers will be there. Like that only for corporate companies will having the number that is called CIN. It means corporate identity number. Okay. So this is about incorporation stage. Into in next video we will see the effect of the certificate of incorporation. Thank you.